Okay, this is called a frequency table. It is another way to represent data. In order to read it, you need to look at the two columns. So the first one is the number of hours of sleep. So that's how many of that's the data that we're going to actually look at. The other column is number of employees. That's how many times that data point occurred. So if you see number of employees in the first row is 1, that means that one employee slept 3 hours that night. There was no one else in the company that slept more or that slept the same amount of hours. So then here, where it says 0 employees, that means 0 employees slept 4 hours. No one at the company slept 4 hours. When we look at the fourth row, 6 hours of sleep, we have 2 employees. So 2 employees slept for 6 hours total that night. To find the mean, we are going to add all of these values together, but we're going to take into account how many times they occurred. So to do that, we're going to do 3. Since 3 hours of sleep was only represented by 1 employee, we're only going to add 3 one time. Since 4 hours of sleep was represented by no employees, we're not going to add it at all. And the same thing with 5 hours. No one slept 5 hours, so we're going to leave 5 out of our equation. We don't have anyone that represents that data. But 6 hours of sleep, there were 2 people that slept 6 hours that night. So we're actually going to add 6 hours twice. Okay, for 7 hours of sleep, there was 1 person, so we're going to add it once. And 8 hours of sleep, there was 1 person, so we'll add that one once. Okay, so we've got 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 should give us 30 hours of sleep. So that means combined, everyone in the company slept for 30 hours total. So if you add all of their sleep together, they slept for 30 hours. And then we're going to take that combined total, 30, and divide it by the number of data points we have. So we have, basically, this is the number of employees. 1 employee slept 3 hours, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 employees total. Since there were 5 employees that slept total, we do 30 divided by 5, which gives us 6. That means that the average amount of sleep for the company that night was 6 hours.